Um, wow. Yeah, you guys have to excuse me. I'm kind of, I sound a little down in this video because, I just heard the verdict on the Mike Brown case, and it wasn't a good verdict. This character here was found not guilty on all charges, which wasn't a surprise to me, but it's just another, just another wake up call that we live in a world that has no justice for Black Americans. And I think about the people who come out here on YouTube that speak truth to power and try to educate our people, and people who I have a lot of respect for. People like Gia Ireland and Lovely T and Harvey, Mr. Superboy, Robert Perkins, even my boy Angelo that I always go tit for tat with. Those people who come out here. I can't forget Jay Miller too, but those people who come out here and try to wake up our people. Try to educate our people. Speak truth to power. And a lot of us don't get paid for this stuff we do on here, but we do it as a labor of love because we want to see better for not only our people, but the conditions that are surrounding our people. And, I knew this case was not going to go well when I heard that the guy that actually was delivering the statement, whether he was going to get prosecuted or not, dude named Robert McCullough, I believe. This guy, I believe he was the last person to talk to the jury before they came up with their decision. On top of that, this guy had a father who was an officer who was killed by a black man. So, when I heard that he was going to be handling the case, he was the last person to talk to the jury before they made their decision, whether this guy got, accused or charged or wasn't charged, he was going to be handling the case. I said, okay, this is not good because this man probably, which I'm pretty sure he already has, a biased certain mindset towards black men, especially when it comes to the police department. And, I'm upset, just like a lot of other people around America is upset about it. I cannot leave this out. There were white people out there that were out there, wanting justice for this young man also. But it's black folks who really take the arrows for situations like this. And, I was coming from work, and out here in LA, they had a whole thing out there where Leimert Park was. A lot of people out there waiting on the verdict. Just basically showing support and, just basically coming out there and being concerned about the outcome of this situation because, out here in LA, we deal with police brutality all the time. I don't think there's a brother you could talk to on the street, whether he's from, the hood or some middle class area or even upper class, that hasn't had altercation or been mistreated by the LAPD. There's probably not a brother out here that'll tell you he has it. So, we always sympathize with issues like this because it's right in our backyard. It's in everybody's backyard all across America. But I passed by, Leimert Park, and, I saw people out there, had signs and, just showing support. But I noticed the age gap out there, and I wrote about this on Facebook. The age gap out there was probably, I would say, 25 to maybe 50 years old. And I think, one of the issues that we have in the black community is that a lot of our youngins don't really take the initiative to really come out and stand for certain things. You guys got to be more, and even my generation too, because I'm within that category. Those, I would say, who were born in the mid 80s to now. You got to start taking more concern and taking action about the things that go on right in your backyard and that's going on across the world. I saw a lot of people, on Facebook and social media and all that. I saw a lot of people talking about Ratchet Monday, Love and Hip Hop and all that. And that stuff is bullshit. This case right here, this is something that directly affects you, will affect your future, will affect your kids' future. And I feel like, the black youngins out there, and just young people within, in general, you gotta start taking initiative, start taking action, and being concerned about issues like this. Because I notice with this generation here, my generation, we live kind of in a trendy type of world where people jump on things because it's hot at the moment, or they want to say something to get a whole bunch of likes, or a whole bunch of amens, when really deep in their heart they can care less about the issue. And I just think that a lot of the youngins out here can be a huge impact and can create a lot of change if they would just become more concerned and take more action, unify for things like this, and for the progression of black folks here in this country. Instead of coming together for Jordans, or everybody talking about Ratchet Monday and loving hip hop and who's fucking who's fighting who. It's more important things out here that we can be taking action about and speaking about. But I am a little emotional about this case here, and like I wrote on Facebook, the days of us marching and singing "We Shall Overcome," or out here tearing up our communities, forgetting the fact that our children have to live in these communities, those days are over. What we need to do now is we need to start attacking the powers that be in the system around us, economically and politically. The next couple of days, we got this Black Friday thing going on. You have a lot of people out, looking for new TVs, trying to get, a good bargain on something for Christmas. Black folks, don't go out here and spend your money. Control your dollar. That new video game or new pair of shoes or that, 52-inch TV, you don't need that bullshit. Standing up for what we believe in, hitting these people's pocket, and having respect for ourselves is worth a lot more than anything you can buy out in a convenience store. Control your dollar. We have to demand, because the election is coming up. Obama, from my opinion, he's done things for this country, but he's really kicked black folks in the ass. And I can't really name anything specifically that he's done for the black community to progress us here in this country. Everything is, it's neither be us being lectured at or saying, people bringing up, well, what about black on black crime? Or, everybody's getting catered to except the issues that the black community deal with here in this country. So, Obama's getting ready to get out, and elections coming up, and we need to start demanding things. Don't go out here and vote a certain way just because some pastor came out and said, okay, yeah, this is the person we need to vote for, ladies and gentlemen. This is the person that we need to stand behind, brothers and sisters, because they getting their ear. They're giving them some money under the table to say and do certain things. We need to demand that things are put into tact for the benefit of us, not minorities, black Americans. Because we get that twisted a lot of times. We like to group ourselves in with everybody else, whether it's the gay community or it's just being labeled as minorities in general. No, we need a black agenda, something that is going to cater strictly to us. It's time that we start being selfish about our needs. We're always looking out, trying to, play a level-handed, side and stay neutral with everything. No, it's time for us to be selfish, because things like this are happening here in the world. We're getting gunned down left and right. Black people are an endangered species, especially the black man. And we are getting gunned down left and right. You better believe within the next couple of months or next year, there will be another incident like this. Look at Rashida McBride, Trayvon Martin, Oscar Grant, Mike Brown, Jordan Davis, and several countless other blacks who have been insulted by people just not giving a damn about the black life, or police officers abusing their authority. But black folks, we really got to come together right now, because I mean, this is happening left and right. And, you know, I'm pissed off about it. You know, I feel bad for this young brother's family. My condolences go out to him and, you know, his family and friends, everybody who you know, share some type of experience with this guy. My condolences goes out to, you know, everybody who was out there marching, protesting, those who were standing out there in front of the courthouse, those who were over there in Leimert Park and all across America, wanting justice for not only Mike Brown, but for just justice for black folks in general. But we got to come together, and we really got to start putting our foot in these people's asses, because, you know, this is a prime example that the black life to a lot of people is worth nothing. And it's time that we start not only educating our children about the world that we live in, but we start controlling our dollar, and we start using our political power in the right way. We start investing back into our communities. I mean, we should be tired of people disrespecting us, whether it's in the media, whether it's through movies or any type of entertainment, sports, socially, politically. We should get tired of people disrespecting us. And it's time that we take back our power. And we contain and use the power that we do have to better our future. But that's all I gotta say. Rest in peace, Mike Brown. You know, all the black folks out there who are down right now and feeling some type of way about this situation, like I am, you know, hold your head up. But, you know, let's be aggressive in changing our situation. Don't let, you know, a lot of these little suit and tie pastors tell you to just pray and, you know, oh, we gotta just keep the faith and all. No, we've been keeping the faith for over 500 years. It's time that we change our tactics and we start doing things that are going to give us the head lead in this country. But that's all I gotta say, you know. I'm out.